The AUP project for Edtc 630. So AUP, what is it and why schools/districts have it? An acceptable use policy is a document that outlines students and staff's use of the internet, including their rights and responsibilities as it relates to technology. Accessible use policies are important to every institute as they ensure not only are students and staff members being responsible and safe with their technology, but it also gives schools clear rules with consequences for these violations. AUPs are intended to show students what is right and wrong when it comes to using their school's technology. An overview of Forest Oak Middle School's AUP. FOMS uses the AUP directly from Montgomery County Public Schools. This can be found on their website under the Office of Technology and Innovation. It's titled Responsible Technology Use. This document includes definitions of terms relevant to the user responsibilities, computer systems, electronic information, and security. There are procedures described for cybersecurity, cyber safety, and cyber ethics. Examples include staff securing equipment such as locking up Chromebooks and forbidding students and staff members from sharing personal information such as passwords and accounts. This also includes conduct and use of devices such as prohibiting hacking, use of device for non-educational purposes, cyberbullying, and downloading hardware. Students cannot use chat rooms, instant messaging, or games unauthorized from MCPS. Disciplinary actions for employees are described as warnings, conferences, letter of reprimand, loss of privileges, suspension without pay, demotion, dismissal, and or criminal prosecution. Disciplinary actions for students include notifying parents or guardians, loss of privileges, suspension, expulsion, and or criminal prosecution. Suggestions for how an AUP should be communicated to staff, students, and parents. Before an AUP is put into place, it really should be shared with parents, staff, and students to ensure all stakeholders have their input. All students, staff, and parents should be given a copy of the AUP at the start of the school year to ensure that the guidelines are communicated up front. The AUP should also be available online to all stakeholders for the community to access throughout the school year. Suggestions for teachers on how to implement and ensure the policy is being followed. One way to ensure this is being followed is to remind students of the policy guidelines at the beginning of the school year, post this in the classroom for students to see. Teachers should enforce the policy by giving students warnings if caught breaking the rules and follow procedures for reporting this. Students should be taught how to work their devices, such as submitting assignments, conducting research, and other classroom procedures. Teachers should maintain an environment of safe technology use by teaching students about cyberbullying harassment online, as well as how to locate reliable sources on the internet. Teachers can reinforce digital citizenship with posting these classroom procedures up front during their lessons. Suggestions for teachers about how to implement this to teacher AUP policies. The admin can assign teachers to participate in professional work development in which they review the AUP as well as how to work online classroom platforms. Teachers can hold each other accountable with following the AUP by discussing appropriate use and inappropriate use of technology. Teachers should not use their work devices for non-related work material. Do not share passwords or other user information in order to keep documents and other information confidential. And teachers should review what websites and tools are appropriate versus inappropriate for use. Here are the references for this presentation.